I can take on you Nomasul at once. In a fight right. In a fight right. Throw snowballs. Knives are unfair in a snowball fight. Please roast me. Girl, you look roasted enough. Amazing. Roast me back. What did the 2 say to the 9? Please roast me, ha ha ha. And we just hit another all-time high in Twitter usage, lol. Let that sink in. People gather in my yard to watch my house burn. Me. Wow, I have never had this many visitors before. I just found my cousin's SIM card and she passed away 3 years ago. I'm thinking of sending her boyfriend text saying guess who's back. The dude standing across from you when you snap a kid's neck to save ammo during paintball. POV. You're an American parent who just dressed up your kids in their school uniform. Save toilet paper. Use both sides. Today we are going to learn about insurance. Hey insurance, I'm injured and need some of that money I give you in case I get injured. Insurance. No. And that's how insurance works. Remember boys, you may fill her pockets but another dude is filling her insides. I hate those automatic toilets, they keep flushing too quickly for me to say bye to the baby. We are walking under the same umbrella. Does this mean I'm gonna get pregnant? I have several questions. Versus rapping. Oh, thank goodness for this video. I have been telling people that I was a rapper this whole time. Me after losing my virginity to a celebrity. Everyone else at the wax museum. Don't lose a loyal woman just because she cheated once. Remember kids, kneecaps are a privilege not a right. Nissan, stop chilling our own teammates. Sorry, bad habits. Who is Stephen King? He has zero influence or impact on my day to day. Let him go. No one will miss him. He is not relevant at all these days. To be honest, you do look like someone who doesn't read. Possession of a controlled dangerous substance. She can control my dangerous substance. Know the work rules. Appropriate, I'm in love with a grown man. Or you're sweet. Inappropriate, I'm in love with a grown man. Hello human resources. Remember boys, if you aren't happy single you won't be happy taken. Happiness comes from holism, not relationships. Actual bravery. Iranian soccer players refusing to sing the anthem and risking jail or worse. Fake bravery. Europeans threatening to wear rainbow armbands to the cheers of the media, then backing down the minute they were threatened with a yellow card. Why is it brave for Iranians to not sing their national anthem but cowardice to kneel during ours? One is in opposition to the brutal slaughter of minorities and the other is Iran. If a star is getting announced, aren't they just getting dressed for work? Deep thoughts with the deep. Those that own a does it hurt or sting when soap gets in the hole in the shower? Yes it does. I recommend baiting with something else, like sand. Woman 93 arrested as a dying wish after being good all her life. I have a feeling this woman some babies or something and got away with it, but her conscience has been eating at her soul ever since, and this her only path to redemption. What the F are you even supposed to say after you get My grandma says your hair looks nice. Since you're here, would you mind giving me something to put on? So my friend got her phone taken away and her dad slid this under her door. Daddy-o, hi daughter, hope you are behaving yourself. I love you. Why are you not answering me? Oh wait. For the premiere of Pinocchio in 1940, Disney hired some little people to dress as Pinocchio and wave at the people. They were left on the balcony with enough food and beer to get them through the day, but by late afternoon they were all because their costumes were too hot, drunk and screaming words at the crowd. Cooking is such an empowering skill. You have the ability to take ingredients and make something delicious for yourself and others to appreciate. To be able to cook certain meals that you know and love good as a restaurant is just such a win in my book. For all the young men in here, cooking will also get you laid. I had a very high success rate, which is also why I no longer cook at family get-togethers. Rise in US sides highlights need for new action tracks. We are depressed because we are overworked, underpaid, can't afford our student debt, can't afford a doctor, can't afford a home, can't afford a family, while people at the top take most of the value of our labor for themselves. We don't need better rats, we need a better economy. Do you have occasional rat thoughts? No. Anyone here who have been in jail, could you tell us what was it like to be there and what happened to you? It was bad. The regime was strict. I had to work long hours and most of everything I had was taken away. I barely had any free time. I had no privacy. Everything I do had to be reported. The food was terrible. There wasn't violence but a lot of verbal confrontations. In the end I just decided to break up with her. Grown up me watching my parents joke about the most dramatic thing they did to me as a child. About to start the turkey. Let me know if anyone wants to come over. Some MF. I love light mode. Discord users. Twatters. Hee hee. This gym is great. It's full of women. Now it is time to tell you. There was tea in the dip. Kid looks so pleased. Very cute. I could make that cucumber disappear with my Damn Walmart, you okay? Light up Christmas. $13.44. His music effing sucks and he looks like the product of thousands of years of invest. It's my policy to not create offspring, you know. Woman 93 arrested as a dying wish after being good all her life. Did she get the whole VIP package with beatings and pepper spray? These edibles, ain't she? 20 minutes later. For boys only, what part of the girls you really are attracted? All of it, except hair. Hard to cook, weird taste, plus they always stuck in my throat while eating. A few days ago I was attacked by an owl on my driveway. Last night it happened again. Same owl. This is what happens when you don't complete your Duolingo. A prostitute. Please don't me. 7-year-old me playing GTA San Andreas. Bang. I usually everyone I see, but what's GTA? When Bay asks you to remove the you yank that she like you be starting a cold lawn mower. Help me or I will jam an Ethernet cord up your and pull it out through your mouth. Title this book. Women's Rights. Anna liked you. I would rather get a bob from a snapping turtle. Before X. You're so hot. My grandpa bursting into the room. You wanna know what was hard? Me. Not now grandpa. Grandpa. The war. Just how hard was the war? Grandpa. Was it this hard? No Jimmy, that's too weak, just like your mother. Me. Hey, how ya been? Happy Thanksgiving. My uncle. Who the F did you vote for? Does vintage gear need more for overtime to play hard rock, or do you just switch to soft rock with that kind of stuff? Yes. There is a bump here, so please watch your step. Anybody else half let it slide back into pretend Rena's effing you in the ass. Geez Nagatoro, you're so short. Is that so, senpai? Then don't you put some inches in me. How men wanna be treated when their boys aren't around. People in the 1970s. I wonder what amazing things people will do with computers in the future. 2022. Chip. My neighbor really loves Christmas, look how many trees he has. Japan wins against Germany. Japan. Happy blow lock noises. My headphones unplugging while I'm whacking off. So pausing. Me. Rums in the ocean. 20 years later in front of my door. I would like you to stop messaging me. Goofy has a son. Ergo Goofy has had X. Just saying. I love your confidence so much. I'm not confident at all, LMFAO. I ain't posted media in a month plus for a reason. Yeah, but like the fact that you look like that and still post pics is like crazy. Wait, what? Artist builds boat that looks like a giant zipper unzipping the water. I found out where the boy I liked in year 8 lived and found him on Google Earth, and through the window I could see his parents arguing, so I posted on my story that I'm here for everyone with parents who argue, and he swiped up and said, "You don't know what it's like, don't post about it." So I punched myself until I had a black eye and sent him a photo saying I tried to stop my parents and this happened. Then we started talking but broke because I gave him IV. Can you get in trouble for driving over the white line all the way at a red light? Police. Hi Luke, it's an offense for any part of your vehicle to pass the white stop line if the traffic light has turned red. Thanks. No worries, that's what I figured. Pay $220 billion to be able to host the World Cup. Harass foreign sports journalists in live broadcast. Show the entire world how your country is. Football. The game. EA Sports. He just replied to my pics with this. Never talking to a guy from Twitter again. Bought some Xbox controllers from the Target sale. Hopefully they don't gang up on my lonely PS5 controller. Select gender. Female. Musk is like the type of dude that when he feels like farting he pushes all out instead of slowly testing to see if it's fart or she. When my boyfriend asks why I put pineapple on his pizza, it's a surprise tool that will help us later. You're shocked Qatar is hosting the World Cup because of their questionable human rights. I'm shocked Qatar are hosting the World Cup because I thought they were an airline company, not a country. We are not the same. Check out Grandpa Joe's pink emails and realize how he suddenly found the energy to get out of bed and visit the chocolate factory. Here's a closer look. Why is he his own D? Because he can. That turkey needs more stuffing. You know what else needs stuffing? Thanks for saving the city again. No problem, citizens. You know I do it for the kids. Yes, they are so precious. But a small price to pay for your help. The face of a woman going from 1.5 Gs to 7.5 Gs and then back down. The visual change in her face is truly astounding. She went from cute to Hillary Clinton in just a few Gs. World Cup delayed after hand-of-bed migrant worker emerges from pitch. Son, dad who is a man. Dad, a man takes care of his family. Son, one day I'm gonna be a man like my mom. Dad. Qatar after spending to $20 billion for the World Cup and then losing the first match. When your math teacher grabs the 47 from under the table and says, "Now let's really get down to subtracting." This anti-racism stamp from Qatar 1971. All 4 of the workers lead making this stamp. That sounds like equality to me. Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Which family members have you had X with? Pretty much every one of them. His brake didn't work and there was a school bus in front of him, so it was either a bus full of kids or 2 kids. I would pick both. Hey guys, Jesus is coming back. We all know, it's never too late for forgiveness. You saying Jesus coming back is like you saying that your estranged father who mysteriously left for it's 15 years ago is coming back. My husband had a vasectomy done thinking that would keep me from getting pregnant again, but apparently it just changes the color of the baby. Real chiller when a parallel chiller walks in. When you ask a scientist for proof. When you ask a religious extremes for proof. What are you two talking about? The injustices of this world. The secret to a lasting relationship. Forgive their shortcomings. Authentic Indian curry. Namaste. Your ex been delivered, your parents open the box and ask you about it, what do you say? How the F did you get in my house? Okay, that actually made me laugh. Why the F are you alive? When your mum says it's salad for dinner tomorrow and you have just caught your sister effing herself with the cucumber from the fridge. Toby age 3 alcoholic. Key to Yennefer's room. Common item. Slavic folk music stops. $80. $2. Take your pick. Breaking news. 7 Florida nightclub. We found 7 new jobs that may interest you. Skin transformation. All I did was let my BF my face every night. When you borrow a pen from your friend and see it's the same pen you lost recently. Egg, one of the most popular forms of child to eat. The secret to a lasting relationship. Forgiveness is though when you want to spit. All animals want to live. Where do you draw the line? 2022 appliances. Break within 2 years. 1970s refrigerator. I will outlive you and everyone you love. I'm eternal. I'm time itself. The most disrespectful chill cam in COD history. Sometimes whenever I eat M&Ms I like to hold 2 M&Ms in between my fingers and squeeze as hard as I can until one M&M cracks. I eat the cracked one and the one that didn't crack becomes the champion. Then I grab the other M&M and force it to compete with the champion in this deadly game of M&M gladiators. I do this until I run out of M&Ms, and when there is only one M&M left standing I send a letter to M&M's brand with the champion M&M in it with a note attached that reads, "Please use this M&M for purposes." RTX off. RTX on. On this day 200 years ago, Goku saved the Native Americans from Omega Shenron. They asked what they could do to repay him and Goku replied, "I'm hungry." Thus the first Thanksgiving feast was born. This is the kind of place I would want to retire to. You should think about getting a job first before thinking about retiring from one. When bad timing and terrible spelling gave us this gem. Breaking news. Due to a decrease in cookie sales, the Girl Scouts switched to a more aggressive sales campaign. Men are victims of caused by men LMAO. First they create a problem, then they cry. Your dad did create you, so I guess you're not completely wrong. Ouch. Dear Santa, this year please send clothes for all those poor aiders in daddy's computer. 205 centimeters 6 feet 9 inches, 158 centimeters 5 feet 2 inches. We are all thinking it right. Plot twist, hers is actually bigger. Twisty a plot twist. He likes getting with her size he's probably getting Shimmeren's mornings start early. Sometimes. So I found out my girlfriend has been cheating on me. So to get even I tied her up and made her watch me have sex with the same guy. This is not what God wants for you. Go to church, brothers. I'm in church. Sorry that my throat skills aren't very good. I have been meaning to find a tutor but don't know where to look. Who me? How to Live with a Huge Penis by Michelle Obama. My guy looks like a germ on a kid's video about hand washing. Inspection time. Size when measured from the top. No, enough waiting. It is time for the taste test. Mark Spitz, 9-time Olympic champion, jokingly told the Russian swim team coach in 1972 that his mustache increased his speed in the water, deflecting the water away from his mouth. The next year every Russian swimmer was sporting one. I told you not to run in my mouth. All I heard was gawk gawk gawk. Step 1. Wake up. Step 2. Take a shit. Step 3. Eat. Step 4. Get out of bed. Step 5. Have breakfast. Favorite Trump moments. My favorite Trump moments are when he's not even trying to hide the pure contempt he has for the army of hamburger Harkonnens that show up at all his rallies. He'll be in the middle of freestyling and say something like, "Boy, you people are like dogs, aren't you? You're dogs. You'll cheer for anything, you're all so stupid. Bark for Donald, bark for me." And the crowd will be losing their minds like it's Woodstock. Men. Lesbians. Lesbians. When you turn on the kitchen light at 3 AM. Looking for a married woman recently cheated on, mad and scorned, who is willing to sell her husband's tools for cheap. I'm done. I'm selling my kid on eBay. Don't be silly, you made him. Sell him on Etsy. I don't really use my cell phone much. Because I don't have any friends. A Japanese zoo unsuccessfully tried to a pair of hyenas for 4 years before realizing both were males. Manuel Neuer's armband being checked by the linesman. A black person is checking a German for their arm badges, so much goes for making progress. Thank you for curing my depression. I literally just let you squeeze my twat. Drinking water from a friend you have known 30 years. Eating das of a girl you met 30 minutes ago. The air pressure would be equal inside and outside the balloon, so the balloon wouldn't pop because it wouldn't be under constant strain like a pressurized balloon. Any holes could just be fixed. Okay nerd, I'm homeless but I have more money than your IQ. CP stands for combat power. No, it stands for capture point. It stands for central processing. Isn't that CPU? I thought it was Club Penguin. Child poverty. Leave a baby in a womb for 9 months at 98.3 degrees and it's fine, but leave it in a car at 98.3 degrees for 10 minutes and that MF quit on life. You ever bake a cookie twice? This is the best and worst sentence I have read today. White people can't cook. I thought the jackpot was where the whole gang hang out. Since humans used to be lactose intolerant by default, what sick had decided to sip from cow udders and she themselves every day until they could handle it? Huh. Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. I'll never forgive the kid who told me I had my she lined up like the Pizza Hut logo in front of everyone. F you Marcus. The best grilled chicken salad with roasted veggies. Where chicken. How women in Japan are treated through anime. How they are actually treated in Japan. It's my boyfriend. Woman stopped at airport while wearing bag containing boyfriend's ashes. Wow, so it's fine when a girl does it, but when I grandpa in my bag for 3000 I get arrested for stealing him out the jar. Does anybody go to school in the US? I mean besides for practice, like for learning things. Who are you supporting in the first 2020 to Qatar World Cup match between Qatar and Ecuador? Qatar is gonna win 1-0 with the goal in the second half. That's my prediction coming from the rumor that the game is rigged with that score. Edit, I was wrong LMAO. In the 36th minute the Qatar keeper will slip over, but soaked in the grass of an immigrant worker that recently lied. We no longer go for looks, we go for maturity, stability, loyalty and peace. If only you had this mindset before you became a single mom. That's a lot of damage. Imagine if you were the one being stuffed for Thanksgiving dinner. My husband very stuffs me after dinner. Gobble gobble, God bless. Go. Protect and care. Ma'am, are you carrying anything metal based? It's my boyfriend. Woman stopped at airport while wearing containing boyfriend's ass. Son, dad, I lost my virginity. Dad, yeah, that's my boy, let's sit down and celebrate this. Son, I can't sit down, it kinda hurts. Sweet Home Alabama. When she texts you parents aren't home so you rush upstairs. Me wondering why daddy heats up his insulin in a spoon. Harry and Meghan to receive Kennedy Award for fighting structural racism in royal family. I'm a compulsive M-beta. Gender neutral bathrooms have always been a thing, I don't know what the big deal is. I'm ready to lie. Billionaire psychopaths be like, I'm not insane, my mother had me tested. The mother. Wash your hands. 1. Use soap. 2. Scrub. Count to 20. 3. Rinse. 4. Dry. Qatari High Priestess with exclusive interview on British TV ahead of World Football Cup. Search Khalifa BBC for more. Bruh, she looks just like my sister. Dude looks like he would struggle to avoid touching electric fences. What a joke. My brother took going to jail really badly. He refused food, drinks. He spat and swore at anyone who came near him and started throwing things everywhere. After that we never played Monopoly again. Families at Christmas. Families the rest of the year. Me and the bad bee I pulled by being schizophrenic. I'm the Rapunzel. Of course you are, sweetie. Look dad, I'm the red Power Ranger. No, I'm the red Power Ranger. Actually I'm the red one. I used to have a white Power Ranger costume but I chilled so many people wearing it that it became red. When babies kick pregnant women it's fine, but when I do it, what are you doing inside there? Nothing happens. People who don't know. People who know. Good morning. A devastating earthquake has killed more than 150 people in Indonesia. Tonight I will run, cry, until morning. You look like the embodiment of the word TikToker. Millennial male childhood cartoon crush starter pack. The official FIFA World Cup mascot. Mashallah, the Michelin man has converted to Islam, alhamdulillah. A comedian was invited to speak at a wedding. Hey, to your knowledge, are any of your wedding guests survivors or lost someone in 11? Like this, if your D is bigger than your phone, I wanna see something. Hell yeah it is. Can you feel the love tonight? That was great, I know. I just wish our dad was alive to see us. Wait, our dad, didn't you notice there were only 2 males around? And my dad is clearly not scar, so. Side me next time. You can have $10 billion but you can never have X again. Would you accept this deal? Why or why not? 10 billion to get married. I already am, please send the check. Wishing well, I wish to be irresistible to men. Poof. Really, I think you would be a hit with girls if you acted normal. We should get all ships out of the seas and oceans to lower the rising sea level. Wakes up after 70 years to find a black guy giving him orders. Reenactment photo, 4 years. When you grow up and realize Popeye wasn't on spinach. When the game takes a while to load and you think about your life for a few seconds. Poker face, poker face. What's with your face? My wife is singing in the house. I'm sitting outside so my neighbors don't think I'm her. Hello, taps mic. Is this thing on? Techno Dad here. It was suggested I log into his Twitter account. Taking the OP to say hello to Techno Twit. I love you guys probably. How am I also supposed to say hashtag or something? No one likes you. I had a party when I heard Alex lied. Massive waste of space Alex was. Glad he's gone. Dude, I bet your birth certificate is actually an apology letter from the factory. Listen kid, I don't have much time. HP actually stands for chess is prohibited in Islam. Maybe because the queen moves freely. Animal hospital, China chef. Suspicious. 2022. Bro went from that one kid who brags about his parents' car to Joe Exotic dancing with Bozo the clown. This man looks like if the year 2003 was a person. I couldn't change fate, yet Leonard changed things so that the South won the Civil War. This was one of my most amazing adventures. New York. When you're in a real need of money, so you become a pizza delivery boy, but the woman starts s***ing herself. Hol up ma'am, I need the payment in cash. Spain thrashes Costa Rica 7 mil. Rocket chills newborn. What's the grossest thing you do in private? I use my shears for embation. That's enough of internet for the day. I don't wanna chill you and spend the rest of my life in jail. You can just hide my body really well. You know, dismember me, put me in a plastic bag, drop me in the ocean. Works every time. Hold up. Disney's new movie Strange World features their first ever openly gay teenage character. Impressive, very nice. Now let's see the Chinese version. Your Honor, how can it be domestic if everybody was kung fu fighting? I thought the hide and seek game had changed, but it's actually just a couch. This is real. Imagine sitting on the new sofa your friend bought, then you feel a tongue in your arm. What did the elephant say to the man? How do you breathe through that tiny thing? Shave your brats. Please stop providing proof in our DMs. My D. Bobby Lee is a human embodiment of that half-full tub of sour cream in the back of your fridge that's 2 years out of date. When you unplug all the noisy beeping machines in the hospital and everyone starts sleeping better. Why do I fix everything I touch? Finally, after millions of dollars, we captured you, Bigfoot. You must be a big Bigfoot fan, since you wanted him alive. Oh, I'm a Bigfoot fan, alright. Slurp slurp. Cheating's bad, okay? Happy Sunday. Let's go worship the sun. I pray Jesus touches you in a way he never has before today. Nice, but can he walk on water? That's nothing. Stephen Hawking ran on batteries. Ran is a pretty strong word. I can't take this long distance relationship anymore. Fridge, you're coming to my room. For the longest time we suspected my dad had a second family. When he lied, we discovered that we were the second family. You follow her, she follows back. You like a pic of her, she likes a pic of you. You send her a D-pic, she sends one back. Why I like tall women. Why I like small women. In cars, the truck stop advertises convertible waitresses, topless. The bar was so low it was practically a tripping hazard in hell, yet here you are limbo dancing with the devil. OP, this is such a raw line, what the F. Send this to someone you had X in your head with. My grandma doesn't have Instagram, bro. Stepping out today, hijack girl. I'm gonna hide with her. If there's a movie about Elon, I want him to be played by Kathy Bates. Seems oddly familiar, ain't it? Bigfoot sightings. Fursuit owners. When I was married, my husband had X every day or every second day. Our 2 little kids never stopped him. I, on the other hand, only had X once a month or so when his mistress was busy. You get to have X with any person in the world. Who do you pick? The Queen of England? Just feel like it's an odd flex in and of itself, but also if I go slightly rough she'll probably lie, which will then make me part of a national holiday where everyone remembers that time some guy effed the Queen to death, and there will probably also be statues of me all over Ireland. Why do these crows look like they're in the middle of a high profile kill? Because they are black. If only there were some way to spot Ponzi schemes earlier. If only there were signs. Bernie Madoff. Sam Bankman-Fried. Hey, quick question. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. Which part of the presentation am I doing for our project? Geez, all the boys want me. One is super glue, the other is cream, and I have a sad story to tell. Meat consumed as comfort food is also an emotional support animal. Until we meet again. More bottles. Who needs a bottle when you have a mattress? I can't drink it from a mattress. Not with that attitude. No one's going to tell me how many people I can have for Thanksgiving dinner. Mom, do you need to go to the toilet? Toddler, no, I'll just. I had a during labor. I didn't want it to stop. Zoo. Wakanda forever. Just a little life hack to know which key goes in the front door and which goes in the back door. Years ago I was scheduled for a double shift at Olive Garden. I told them my grandma lied and they said, well then can you just work one shift? I was so furious they had asked that I never went back. Also I was lying, my grandma was fine, but still. Why does this World Cup stadium looks like a giant vagina? You haven't seen this one from South Africa. Difference is this looks like it's got an intact and this tweet screamed action. Friend, yo, wanna hang out? Me, why do I have to leave my house just to meet with you? £1,000. 2002 Nissan Micra. Is this still available? Yes. Not surprised. Warning. This man was going to buy my washer and dryer for $350. He wanted to see it working first and asked if he could do a load of laundry and used my Tide Pods and fabric softener. After he finished he said let me go get the money, left with his clean clothes and he never came back and blocked me. Wow, so this is what it's like when a girl sleeps on your arm. And I only realized this after actually doing it. But this is pretty painful. Imagine being relieved that your son is only a mass and not a Hallmark shovel. Do we have a doctor here? Yes, I'm a doctor. What's your specialty? I'm a doctor in mathematics. My friend is dying. -1. Milk for Santa. Santa's milk. Trying my new car. You said he was a getaway driver. What the F can he get away from? Me when someone tells me that an animal lead for my Big Mac. Damn, I kinda don't care. Alcohol is a sin in Islam and shall be banned from our stadiums. Unless you buy a £19,000 corporate admission ticket, then it's forgiven. Why does Daniel Craig look like a Barnard professor being interviewed about her latest collection of poetry? Cheers. Drake the type of guy to be laughing with friends and softly say I needed this. And you, can I get one from you too? Do you think I'm effing 5? Plastic das looking B. My McDonald's cup got less plastic in it than you. The fact is women cheat more than men. That's not true. It's ironic coming from you cause I know your GF. What's the smell that instantly puts you at ease? Chloroform. An unknown error has occurred. Your computer is restarting. My loved one's finding my cracks. Swift makes music for people who think vanilla ice cream had too much flavor. Friend, guess what? Me. What? Friend. No, you have to guess. Me. Bro. Milk, white poison or healthy drink. Also statistically banning milk will greatly reduce the amount of fathers that go missing every year buying it. Voice of an angel, dance moves of a handicapped velociraptor. Senpai of the pool, what is your wisdom? Wake up, you're in a war and I'm a tank. Oh Fluff, you're not an anime girl either. Effing weeb. Struggling to get booze into Qatar stadiums. Place orders now. Teacher, which animal you like the most and why? The quiet kid, desert eagle, and because it fits in my bag. The class. I swear to God all this chat ever does is find the one person with the lowest IQ and copy paste whatever that brain bed posts. When you see your team winning and you didn't even have to cut any one of the opponents in your embassy. You seem like the type of guy who rums in his panties and doesn't change them. Now that is an insult and a half, holy shit. The new F-150 seats go all the way back, but why? So you can take a nap while you wait for the tow truck. E-girls or I-ladies? What the F are I-ladies? I-ladies in your face. This would surely give you some positive vibes. Gay couple adopt HIV positive child after she was rejected by 10 other families. What do you mean positive vibes? Doctor, how are you? Me, I'm fine. Doctor, next patient please. Me. Just a little life hack to know which key goes in the front door and which goes in the back door. Pink key only works 3 weeks every month. Brown key is for the 4th week. On the 4th week use the red key. Brown key doesn't work after a trip to Taco Bell. Pro tip for the boys. Buy Taylor Swift tickets and post them to your social media. Wait for all the girls to reply saying they are jealous and want to go. You will now have a list of women you should never date because they are mentally unstable. Eat sushi from the supermarket with chopsticks. Today I feel Japanese. Which side are you on? 2D. 3D. Things you can say both during X and during a fractal. I'm sorry, were you close? Hey LeBron. Who would win and covered in oil? Helen Keller or Martin Luther King Jr.? Say hi to the new Galaxy Note. Hi. Made in China for emergency purpose. King Kanun vitamin protein and Jalinsky. Just so you know I'm bi. Me, trying to be understanding. Zell or polar. You're showering at home when suddenly you hear multiple loud knocks on your bathroom door. Problem is you live alone. What do? Grab the knife. I really hate that I know that story. Human memory needs an audit function. This guy is a joke. He looks like if Peter Dinklage wasn't a little person and had a job as a magician exclusively performing at the Best Western by the airport. I bought my friend 4 pregnancy tests. They all came out positive and now she crying. She gonna ask me how am I going to afford to feed 4 kids. Twitter before Elon versus Twitter after Elon. Hey, I noticed a thing. Never argue with your boss in public though. Can you tell me what the C stands for? C is for quack. No, it stands for cookie. And quack is for me. What is Victoria's Secret? Her quacks. This comment right here, officer. This is a real home in Idaho. What would you assume about the owners? On the left, I'm a janitor but deserve the same pay as an engineer. How do you even put on your shoes in the morning having this basically comatose level of brain activity? When you realize Earth-chan is constantly trying to pull down your pants with gravity. But it's kind of risky today. I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday. That's okay. You wore this the day before that too. Executives of every large company in 2022 for some reason. This is a side mission. Okay. I have got no talent, do I? Okay, I'm going to marry and become a housewife. Wife, let's try something a little different tonight. Me, looks at potato. Now hear me out. 2023 in 2 months. Me still processing 2020. So basically, what if the elements have feelings? I'm on board with this idea. What if toys had feelings? What if emotions had feelings? What if Mexicans had feelings? What if elements had feelings? Pixar has tons of great ideas. My mother told me to never talk to strangers, but you look trustworthy. My computer. 2 TB of happy. My parents who were wondering why my homework folder was so large. Me. Downloaded block. Hot single in my area. You are watching the FIFA World Cup because you like football. I'm watching the FIFA World Cup because I do not support human rights. We are not the same. When is World War III? World War III was the last of Earth's 3 world wars lasting from approximately 2026 to 2053. Writing tip: if you push buttons on a keyboard, letters will appear on the screen, and with that power you can do anything. I think it was cruel to give Lightning McQueen a foot as he lives in a world where all feet are wheels. He has nothing. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you, I think. If Finding Nemo had been scientifically accurate, Nemo's dad would have switched Z's after Nemo's mom lied and his son. Mom, who sold the house, me at Taylor Swift concert. It's crazy to think about how the English and French have been rivals for a very long time, and yet in the 2 biggest wars they fought they were on the same side. Having the French on your side is like having Stephen Hawking back you up in a pub fight. I'm at a 70s themed cat fractal. That sentence has so much to unpack. What is a 70s themed cat fractal? A for a bed cat that happens to be 70s themed. I'm sorry for whoever lost their cat, but good on them for still having a fun fractal. It's a bop, honestly. The cat lied 4 years ago, so the grieving is over. This whole situation keeps getting weirder. It's been in his freezer for 4 years. What? When one door closes, another one opens. Other than that, it's a pretty good car. Therapist. Snoop Yoda isn't real, he can't hurt you. Snoop Yoda. I don't think this is Minecraft. Breaking. Kevin Gates vows not to rap about X anymore after his 19-year-old daughter admits to eating rat. Welcome to the pearly gates. Let's see here. Wow, it says here that you chilled. That's great. Go right in. Thank you. Nothing tastes better than drinks someone else paid for. When you forgot to text her goodnight and you wake up to I sincerely hope you have a blessed life. X stuff is great when you have someone's permission. Take notes, you rapist. My mom got uranium glass for her birthday. Who are these two? Wrong answers only. Doctors. Black Monopoly. People who don't know. People who know. Babe, at least tell me what's wrong. I found you in bed with Michael and you're asking. He was me. You were on top. I was trying to escape. Me handing in my math exam where John is minus 50.438 feet tall. The world's toughest bear, the boss, survived being hit by train and fathered 70% of cubs in his region. Etran has always been interesting to me. Why does it have a gender but can't its own species? You have a gender but can't your own species either. Just take a sip, don't be a wimp, LMAO, it's not that hot. The tea. Are you a boy or a girl? F if I know. I'm in debt, who has time to gender? You would be safe revealing your social security number because nobody would want to pretend to be you. Spider-Man No Way Home star Alfred Molina reveals Sony and Marvel's reactions to his Big D. Man banged from all you can eat BBQ for eating too much. Hold on, this whole operation was your idea. Happy 21st birthday to my beautiful daughter, left, Raylin. Thanks for the clarification, Dad. Among Us, German serial. What's wrong with being in love with a doll? Imagine getting punched by that. Imagine getting a job by that. You only live once, I suppose. My aunt is ranked for top 10 on Pokemon Go. My uncle is top 8 in Candy Crush. My uncle's top 5 on FBI's most wanted list. If you're ever in trouble, use this. Andrew Tate destroys Piers Morgan. Andrew Tate destroyed by Piers Morgan. Assman Gold TV. I'm playing both sides so that I always come out on top. POV. It's Black Friday and you're a small child holding the last PS5. Get on my level, boys. Unfortunately, to get on your level I would need a boat trip to the Mariana Trench and a pair of cinder block shoes. That's gotta be the sickest burn I have ever read, holy F. I have no parents. No money either, nor do I have any hobbies. Anyone I can call a friend, or any goals for the future. Vikings. This is my cousin Joel, who served in the army. He has always been an inspiration and someone I look up to for his heroism. He is also a huge Vikes fan. Hashtag Skull Salute. When they open PowerPoint and you see slide 1 out of 243. Japanese Twitter trends shift away from politics to pop culture after Curity on Teen is laid off. Wait, it's all curated. Always has been. Call me if anything happens. I'll call you even if nothing happens. I eat short people. How tall are you? Whoever invented periods can actually rot in hell. Haha, I typed a lot of periods. I'm going to peel your fingernails off and make a soup with them. Get informed. These are not automatic flushes. These are cameras stealing your information. Why are we not talking about this? My blanket when I try to find long side at 3 AM. When you shave your miss a few hairs. My man looking like the handlebars on a bike. The guy looks like a 7-year-old's attempt at drawing Keanu Reeves. Hunting. Chilling small animals. Are human babies considered small animals? It's just a bunch of uneducated egoistic running after one ball. Just give everyone a ball and it will be much simpler. You sound like you were only given participation ribbons as a kid. It's stupid to inherit another person's enemies to prove loyalty. How did Satan become your enemy? My kid sent me his Amazon wish list. Some famous people better known by their character name: Harry Potter, Rocky, Winnie the Pooh, Jesse Pinkman. US Army rescues 47x from rats. Where the F am I even? Oh Panzer of the Lake, what is your wisdom? Percentages are reversible, so 6% of 50 is equal to 50% of 6, which is much easier to calculate. My 7th grade maths teacher taught me a cool percentage trick in which 64% becomes 87% after you let him take a picture of you. If you ever feel lonely, remember even this guy scored a chick. All animals want to live. Where do you draw the line? My hungry not own a pet shop. I like my women like I like my laptop. On my lap turned on and virus free. Mine is bed, still am using it. Heart-touching moments of a soldier who came home after 3 years and found out he is gonna become a father. Judge said I can only see my daughter on weekends, so I got a job at my daughter's school, so now I can see her Monday to Friday from 7:30 to 3:30 p.m. and get to have lunch with her. When your Chinese friend visits you and say that he brought some but you don't see any drinks. How to get booze into Qatar stadiums. But sneaking alcohol at Qatar gonna be building the next stadium. Garfield comics can be substantially improved by cropping off the third panel. Here's a carrot for you'll eat, Garfield. You know what to do with it. I certainly do. I'm hon as F right now. Bruh, we are at a roll. This picture speaks 1,000 words. Autobots pull out. Apparently they do not. Woman who married a ragdoll claims their relationship is hanging on a thread after he cheated by texting another woman. The fattest man in the world in 1890. Third fattest man at local Walmart 2022. Kobayashi looks different. Free speech is bad. Why does Marjorie Taylor Greene look like she dyes her hair in a prison toilet? First date. After you get to know her. 2011. 2022. You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. I used a gender-neutral bathroom today and 2 men came in while I was washing my hands. Man number 1 didn't care and used the bathroom in front of me. Man number 2 waited outside the bathroom till I left after seeing me inside. I thanked man number 2 for respecting my privacy. I felt so violated. Man number 1 treated you as an equal in a gender-neutral bathroom. Man number 2 treated you like a woman. I don't know which one you want as treatment, but both treated you with respect and neither violated you. Me. Throws my mouse against the wall cause it's not working. Everyone else at the vet. What the F happened, yo? A car T-boned us. F. When can I though? You have no enemies. No one in the world is your enemy. Except people who say oh my gosh instead of oh my god. To those working this Thanksgiving, thank you for your services. My stepdad told me it was pointless to apply to med school because I was too stupid to be a doctor. 8 years later and one of us is an unemployed loser with a drinking problem and the other is making 6 figures and going to Hawaii this weekend to renew his wedding vows with my mom. Let's have illegal immigrants hunt down X of for a chance at citizenship. We'll call it Aliens vs Predators. My son's friend is subscribed to my private site. Awkward. Isn't it 18 plus? Yes, I have 3 sons and one is 18, so his friends are all 18 plus and off to my content lol. My sister's me taking the battery. Me. Batteries. My This world is cruel. And also very beautiful. In a parallel universe you were plumber. I finally unclogged your toilet. Card declines. Plumber. I'm gonna paint the wall with my brain particles. Woman who flew 3,000 miles for an online date was allegedly for her organs. Looks like he was being honest when he told her he wanted her heart. You're cute. Or thank you so much. Autism, how does she know? He's so sweet. At this point I'm not even mad, just disappointed. Ultra liberal cousin, ultra conservative uncle, ruining Thanksgiving. To realize the value of your life, you need to cut 99% of your friends who don't help you grow. Go F that guy's mother. Mayday mayday, he has 2 dads. This is where the fun begins. People in horror movies be like, we can steal your man. Shorty in the back look like she gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. I'm a vampire. Vampire hunter. Hi. I was just joking. You're in their DMs. We are in them. We are not the same. Is the metric system actually better? You guys are too harsh towards US. They've been using them in schools for a while now. What's pink 5 inches and made my GF cry when I stuck it in her mouth? Her mismatch. Turns out my GF was cheating, dumped the B. She cheated with my brother. Parents approve, think they should be together. Sent son to school wearing this sweater. Didn't realize what Santa was doing until his teacher pointed it out to me. Seeing Zeus and Hera's wholesome relationship and love for their kid in the film. Reading actual mythology. Life is like a toothache. What do you mean? If you don't want it, get rid of it quick. The moment you realized you can never go back, Swiss player Brie Limbolo was born in Cameroon, scores first goal against Cameroon. Best backstory, you know, for a second there, his head shape led me to believe he could be Phineas' father. What? No, but that would explain why Phineas is so inventive, oh my god. Source of the anime, hand it over and no one gets hurt. I don't have ketchup but I can get you that's alright. Wait, if I tweet, does that count as work? Nothing you have ever done has counted as work. This D ain't free. Former President Barack Obama's favorite catchphrase used while in office. Obama had many great catchphrases, but my favorite one was this D ain't free. Earth is the 3rd planet from the sun, so every country is a 3rd world country. Just so we are clear, are you from one of those rent-a-friend services? Spy X Family fans? Full Metal Alchemist fans? Does anyone know C++? Is that a size? It's a reffing programming language. White women when the new Sudoku series drops. Oh no, the fell off. This is what people don't understand. Kids don't care about what gender you are. They just wanna know if you have candy, wanna play, or to point out all your insecurities. I'm transgender. I don't care. You're ugly. Why do celebrities do this? Wrong answers only. Size of their das after. What breed is Mugsy? British. God, I wish I was that fly. No wonder she looks disgusted. D and Barbara or D and Starfire. I'm for D and Starfire, but I also grew up with the original Teen Titans cartoon, so I prefer that relationship. What's your guys' preference? D and balls. I made my steering wheel full of cleansing energy. Now every time I drive I vibe up and my car gets a love charge as well. I'm doing my entire car interior with crystals. Happy birthday to me lol. I'm 18R. Cool, how about you shoot me your number then? What's with those shirts? Hey, they're cool. Senpai gave me this. Life F's me so hard. I think the whole cash versus credit debate is dumb. Each have their uses. Credit cards are better for keeping things straight. Cash is obviously more versatile and flexibility of currency application is important. I'm just saying you need both. And yeah, Forger, you failed the test. You failed to educate me. Heartwarming. After this teen lied from The Rock stepped up and took the blame for all the typography found on his computer. Austria gave me these terrible pints of Guinness. These are probably the worst thing an Austrian has ever done. Mosquitoes nowadays be pulling down your socks to bite you. Like how the F did this appear on my ankle. Wish they would pull down my pants. And Amy 23. My third photo is me wearing 21 shirts and I also do. Me showing to my GF a strange video with 2 women and a me. My GF. You didn't me. I was lagging. I'm gonna tell my son he was born due to lag. Daddy, why don't I have any siblings? Good connection. Guys, I think I have seen Group A before. Group A, Germany, Italy, Japan, Russia. I told a beggar to dream big, and he did this. I'm the best dressed MF at this playground. Why are you there, gang? To play. I can't be within 300 feet of one of those. Is gender neutral. I gotta be honest, I'm a little curious about effing a grapefruit. So your son is in the street. OMG, get down here. Thor got the turkey. He's and snarling at everyone. My baby's in love. Mom, not funny. What are we going to do? We have people to feed. Oh relax, we'll just wash it off and cook it. No one will know. Cop trying to teach high schoolers how to be a good police officer accidentally student. My grandpa owns an onion farm and occasionally decides to take a nap in the middle of the field. Whatever, he wins at life. I like sleeping and eating, and my special skill is eating a lot. You sleep to recharge your brain and body. I sleep to escape this insufferable world. We are not the same. Piano for rap. Delivery guy, the pizza costs $25. Girl, I don't have that much money. Guy, well I think you can pay through some other way. Girl, oh wait, never mind, I found $30. The rector, you weren't supposed to do that. Jessica James found dead at 43. Damn, RIP, where did they bury her? Elon Musk, Twitter, Tesla, Mars mission. Electric shaver broke, so I whipped up this bad boy. Sometimes my genius frightens me. Bae, come over. I can't right now, I'm experiencing an ethical dilemma. My entire family isn't home. I know. Always wash your grapes. And miss my chance to become Spider-Man? I think not. Nah bro, you'll become Uncle Ben. The tech who did my ultrasound put gel on the wand and said here comes some warm jelly, and started whooshing it toward my like an airplane. Then she stopped bed mid whoosh, blinked and said, I'm sorry, I have twin toddlers, I'm effing exhausted. A second spoonful has hit the World Trade Center. Give an example of a time when society was better. Subtract your age from the current date and you will have your answer. Hi sweetie. Hello. Sapnupuus. What? Rotate your phone. What the F? I wish I was this cool. Why does Santa never bring us any gifts? It's because we are poor. Only Santa isn't real, eh? Deputy Dennis Wallace bet local students that if they could raise $30,000 in cookie dough fundraising sales he would shave his head. He was laddered on November 13th the head twice. I can't wait to slurp up these juices. She's so juicy. People who don't know. People who know. People say I'm your twin, lol. You look like someone printed a face on tinfoil and then wrapped it around an Easter egg. By the way, this is my opinion, but whenever I talk to Oliver I get the feeling his mother thinks he is more of a disappointment than an unsalted pretzel. It took 10,000 bees 25 years to make the honey you just wasted. Takes 550 bees to make about a pound of honey in 2 to 3 weeks. Where did you get those numbers from? I made them up for dramatic effect. I'm a little happy that you broke your leg. I'll take good care of you until you heal so that you don't get bored. As you can see, I just broke my arm. What's the dumbest thing you have ever heard? I drive for Uber on the weekends, and one time a girl who was in her late 20s told me that I was making her uncomfortable. I haven't said a word the whole trip, so I asked how I could make the situation better. She said she didn't like how I kept playing with the fidget stick in the middle of my car. I drive a manual. She then told me that I didn't need to use that because her car didn't have that and claimed to be a mechanic. When I get excited about buying a frying pan, What the F is he wearing? Looks like he dressed up as a baby crib for Halloween and forgot to change after the party. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2020. Me before finding out what the treadmill was originally invented for. Me after finding out what the treadmill was originally invented for. The kids who bullied you in high school are doing better than you both financially and in terms of mental health. The kid who bullied me in high school got married at 19 and has a kid that was born with its heart outside its body because the wife during pregnancy. About to buy Twitter. 2 weeks into owning Twitter. When you can't get the smell of the altar boy off your fingers. Try our breakfast burritos MF. Monday through Friday. Best part of Thanksgiving is the walk with your cousins before dinner, the only day of the year I know I'm getting laid. When you walk past your mom who is in a bad mood and accidentally triggers a 2 hours long unskippable cutscene. Why do guys always announce when they are going to run? I have never had that happen to me. That's why you have a child in your profile photo. The new Street Fighter graphics look so realistic. You don't need to wash your hands if you don't wipe. A Bosnian couple divorced after discovering both had an online affair with each other under fake names. You can only pick one, choose wisely. A cat girlfriend, she loves you. A cat boyfriend, he loves you and has cookies. As far as I understand Japanese culture they both have D's, might as well get some cookies with it. You broke up your Roblox girlfriend and you hear your mom immediately start crying. Touching is a dream I gave up on a long time ago. Hey, you wanna go bro? Go where? Go where bro? Shrek. For the last time Peter, I'm not here. Stop asking for autographs. Disney looking for a new market. But that doesn't explain the ghostly hand. You have got 2 brain cells fighting for 3rd place. Dentist, open up, me. It all started when I was born. A man hurled and a punch at a FedEx driver, then lied after he was punched back. Damn, he sent him to God. Same day shipping. Oh no, their rest BTS. Since you became CEO of Twitter, my daily Twitter screen time has increased from 8 hours per day to 27 hours per day, on average. Greg is the kind of guy who puts powdered milk in his whole milk to get more milk per milk. My mum came to visit me at university yesterday and asked me why I have a pillow between the headboard and the wall. I told her I dropped out of university to change the subject. The das whooping was better than explaining her beautiful baby boys in these sheets clapping backs.